comes from Canada. Layla VEILLON, 17, Alexander BRANDYS is 18 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, second event this season, coming fourth in Bangkok in week 1 on the Junior Grand Prix. They had a 52.37 in that competition for the rhythm dance. Skating walk this way, and it's tricky.
Layla VEILLON and Alexander BRANDYS, their second season as juniors together. They've been together a long time, and I think that 80s, 10 years of music, 10 years of brilliant music, and what a fun choice that they have had. I can imagine that Layla and Alexander have entertained their teammates brilliantly, having chosen this for the rhythm dance.
Yeah, and not easy to do, that's for sure. I mean, it's not part of their culture necessarily, in growing up, but so they took on something that's a big challenge, but that's a lot of fun. That's for sure.
Yeah, great fun. And lots of nice touches. Good to see that part in the back from Layla to Alexander. You can see here little touches throughout, trying to, as we keep saying, capture the essence of the dance. However, when it comes to the rocker foxtrot, got to stay and hold on the key points. This is the key point here for Alexander. And again, we're seeing feedback from the technical panel just suggesting no key points at all, so less than they will have achieved. So scores may be falling shorter. The first of the twizzles, extended leg, one of the features, just a close-up. And even there, you can see just could do a little more extension, that refinement, real tiny detail development. I mean, we're nitpicking, but that's what will separate the teams, or what will be the areas for improvement for these skaters as they head from juniors towards seniors and more experience. Rotational lift coming in at level 4 comfortably, and then other factors like the GOE for that element, just an extra third of a point. That'll be something that the couple will be mindful of, just trying to get more positive features. But here, what great fun for Alex there, as you can see in the choreo.
Yeah, interesting when you had said, well, you know, we're a bit nitpicky, but that is dance. Particularly the details, the small details make the difference. You said they make the difference. So that's what they're looking at. And we saw that slow motion replay. We saw a little bit out of sync on that. So that is where this team, you know, is at. That's where the judges are at. They're looking at the small details, and they're quite tight on the key points, but consistently throughout the competition. And that's really is all that matters.
And I suppose, you know, we talked about it in other events. I'm sure there'll be people watching this which may have enjoyed the Run DMC more than any performance that we've seen and more than any performance we might see, and that's wonderful. Layla and Alex could become total crowd favourites with what they've delivered. We've just got to see, you know, what are the areas, how does that fall on the skating skills, how does that fall in terms of grades of execution, so that, you know, the team can understand. Although, to be fair, this team, they've got Cara Moore, Scott Moore, Adrian Diaz, Madison Hubbell. They've got an army of amazing coaches, so they won't need to know the score to know where they've got to improve. They'll already be getting that intel on a daily basis.
Yeah, their personal best 52.37, so they're looking to try to get close to that score in their second competition of the season. And that's always a bit of a comparison to see how well they've skated. Or we'll take a look at the rhythm dance scores for Layla and Alexander, 47.95, so that falls a bit short of their personal best in Bangkok.